Hello, everyone. This time, I'd like to introduce the filming locations in Onomichi featured in the 1953 Japanese film masterpiece, Tokyo Story, directed by Yasujiro Ozu. Tokyo Story begins with an elderly couple living in Onomichi visiting their children who live in Tokyo. The interactions between the parents and children reunited after a long time feel realistic yet warm, and at times, they also convey a sense of loneliness. The children are all busy and cannot spare much time for their parents. After eventually returning to Onomichi, the mother passes away, and the family's dynamics become starkly apparent through the funeral. This film, depicting such quiet yet profound parent-child relationships, is highly regarded not only in Japan but also by film fans and critics worldwide. It remains an immortal masterpiece in film history. The film vividly captures various landscapes of Onomichi. The opening scene features the scenery of Sumiyoshi Shrine. The view of the Onomichi Channel from the shrine conveys a serene atmosphere fitting for the story's beginning. Its tranquil presence remains unchanged today, enduring as a landscape that resonates with viewers. Another particularly memorable scene in the film takes place at Jōdoji Temple. The conversation between the father, Shūhei, and Noriko, the wife of his second son who died in battle, is a beautiful scene that captures the essence of Onomichi. It is also featured on the film's packaging. The quiet dialogue, set against the backdrop of stone steps, lanterns, and the streets of Onomichi, conveys not only the characters' emotions but also the unique atmosphere of the town itself. Furthermore, the Takemura home appears in the scene where the family gathers for a meal after the mother's funeral. This location continues to operate today, just as it did during the film's production, making it a veritable sacred site for fans of the movie. The depiction of the Onomichi waterway at that time also contributes, its peaceful and relaxed atmosphere blending perfectly with the overall tone of the work. Over 70 years have passed since the film's release, and the scenery of Onomichi has gradually changed. Yet the numerous locations depicted in Tokyo Story remain deeply etched in the hearts of the townspeople and film fans alike. This is not merely because the scenery remains, rather, it is because the emotions felt through the film, the connections between people, and the reflections on the passage of time are remembered alongside the landscapes of Onomichi. Tokyo Story is a film that is utterly quiet and utterly gentle. And the town of Onomichi, too, continues to live on alongside the film, like a mirror reflecting that very quietness and gentleness. Onomichi serves as the setting for Yasujiro Ozu's masterpiece Tokyo Story. We present a walking course tracing the filming locations, starting from Onomichi Station and following the route in sequence. Take the bus on the way there and walk along the coastline on the way back. This filming location tour lets you experience Onomichi's charm and cinematic history, making it a recommended course not only for film fans but also for anyone wanting to stroll leisurely through Onomichi. If you have time, also visit nearby cultural spots like the Onomichi Film Museum and the Literary Path. The Onomichi filming location tour starts from JR Onomichi Station. Please board the bus bound for Jōdoji Shita from the bus stop in front of the station. The distance to Jōdoji Temple is about 2 kilometers, and it is also accessible on foot. Get off the bus at Jōdoji Shita, pass under the railroad tracks and climb the long stone steps to reach Jōdoji Temple. The temple's scenery made a striking appearance in the film. While reconstruction has progressed significantly, altering the buildings and landscape from that time, the location offering views of the Onomichi waterway and cityscape remains unchanged. Many pigeons can also be seen within the temple grounds. Descending the stone steps of Jōdoji Temple, crossing the traffic light, and walking along the coastal road, you'll come upon Takemura. A sign hangs on its dignified wooden structure, known as a long-established inn featured in films. It continues to operate as an inn today, retaining the atmosphere of that era. Continuing along the coastal road brings you to Sumiyoshi Shrine. The lanterns featured in the opening scene of Tokyo Story still remain here, making it a popular spot for commemorative photos. However, the surrounding scenery has changed over time, and the different atmosphere compared to the film is also part of the charm. Continuing on foot from Sumiyoshi Shrine, you'll reach a spot marked with a commemorative plaque honoring the filming of Tokyo Story. It features explanations about the film and details about the location, making it a must-see for movie fans. From here, it's about 600 meters to Onomichi Station. You can enjoy a leisurely stroll back, feeling the sea breeze from the Onomichi Channel. The film Tokyo Story quietly and profoundly depicts the bonds of family and their frailties. The reunion between an elderly couple visiting Tokyo from Onomichi and their children living there appears at first glance to be a warm family reunion drama. Yet as the story unfolds, the realities of modern family life and the genuine emotions humans possess gradually come to the surface. What's particularly striking is the pragmatic approach shown by Shūhei's eldest daughter, Shige. Running a beauty salon in Tokyo and leading a busy life, Shige clearly enjoys her parents' visit, yet her demeanor frequently suggests she finds it somewhat of a welcome nuisance. When she plans to put her parents up at a hot spring inn and discusses the arrangements with her brother, her actions suggest less childlike consideration and more a shrewd desire to minimize the disruption to her own life. Perhaps sensing this, her father murmurs on the way to the inn, "So we've finally become homeless," his words tinged with a palpable loneliness and melancholy that pierces the viewer's heart. Meanwhile, the presence of Noriko, the widow and wife of the second son, shines with a special light in this story. Though not related by blood, she consistently shows sincere and warm-hearted devotion to the elderly couple. Guiding them on sightseeing tours of Tokyo, or inviting them to her modest apartment to share takeout rice bowls, her actions convey genuine care, not superficial courtesy. Her behavior stands in stark contrast to that of the couple's biological children, teaching us that human kindness cannot be defined by blood ties alone. Eventually, the story reaches the event of the mother's death. At the meal following the funeral in Onomichi, when Shige brings up the topic of his mother's keepsakes, the immediate response is, "I really should be heading back soon," as arrangements are made to return to Tokyo. This vividly illustrates the modern person's life driven by time constraints and an attitude that prioritizes efficiency over emotion. Far from being cold, it rather presents one facet of the norm in contemporary society, posing a question to the viewer. The climax is a quiet scene of dialogue between just Father Shūhei and Noriko. To Noriko, who had lost her husband and still lived alone, Shūhei expressed his gratitude. "Someone like you treated me better than my own daughter ever did." He then entrusted her with his late wife's keepsake pocket watch. The tears welling in Noriko's eyes at that moment represent the most emotionally charged instant in the story. This scene quietly conveys how selfless compassion can sometimes transcend blood ties and possess a warmth beyond words. And so the story moves toward its striking final scene. As Noriko returns to Tokyo, she clutches Tommy's keepsake watch. Kyoko, the second daughter who longed to see her off but couldn't, stares intently out the window of her school building. The poignant yet real distance between them, born from their different circumstances, is poignantly depicted. Finally, the film closes with a shot of Shūhei, left alone in Onomichi, and the quiet townscape enveloping everything. Tokyo Story is by no means a film filled with flashy developments or dramatic events. Yet within its quietness, it meticulously and profoundly depicts the essence of humanity, the bonds and complexities of family, the changing parent-child relationship over time, and the loneliness and solitude that everyone carries within them. Despite its simple narrative, this film possesses a profound depth that offers new discoveries and deep emotion with each viewing. Through the universal theme of a family, Tokyo Story prompts us to consider what truly matters as human beings. Therein lies the undeniable reason why it remains a timeless masterpiece, passed down through generations.